From the Capitol Hill steps to the halls of the National Cathedral and beyond.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth.
The country honored the nation's 41st president, George Herbert Walker Bush. George W. Bush delivered the eulogy for his father, the last person he spoke to before passing away.
I said, "Dad, I love you and you've been a wonderful father." And the last words he would ever say on earth were, "I love you too."
Seated in the front row alongside the Bush family was President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump, along with former Presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Jimmy Carter. Christian recording artist Michael W. Smith, a longtime friend of the Bush family, sang Friends.
Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know.
It means something because I've been friends with him for 29 years. And so the fact that he wanted me to sing at his funeral, it's just an honor beyond words, it really is.
Smith recalled seeing President Bush a mere months before he passed away.
As we were leaving, we just gave him a hug, says, "Hey, we love you. We love you. Thanks. It's so good to see you." And then, about the time we were back, he kind of get his little finger in the air, and he had that little sparkle in his eye. He said, "Friends are friends forever." That's what he said. That's the last thing he said to us.
And now you're singing Friends.
It's crazy. And Deb and I walked out of there thinking, you know what? That might be the last time that we see him.
Reverend Dr. Russell Levinson was with the former president in his final days and shared a moment he witnessed between Bush and his former Secretary of State James Baker, a man he called his little brother.
Secretary Baker was at the foot of the president's bed, and toward the end, Jim Baker rubbed and stroked the president's feet for perhaps half an hour. The president smiled at the comfort of his dear friend. Here I witnessed a world leader who was serving a servant who had been our world's leader. And what came to mind was Jesus.
The 94-year-old served his country as president, vice president, World War II veteran, and even CIA director. He guided the U.S. through the Gulf War and the breakup of the Soviet Union.
He stood in the breach against tyranny and discrimination. And on his watch, a wall fell in Berlin. A dictator's aggression did not stand.
But one of his proudest moments was that of a husband and a father. Married more than 7 decades to Barbara, their marriage would bring 6 children, including George, who followed in Dad's footsteps as the country's 43rd president.
A great and noble man, the best father a son or daughter could have. And in our grief, let us smile knowing that Dad is hugging Robin and holding Mom's hand again.
Now, former President Bush is only the 19th person to be honored with a state funeral. His casket is in Houston, Texas for a service, and he will be buried next to his wife Barbara and his daughter Robin, who died at just 3 years old. Ben Kennedy, CBN News, the White House.